Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some pretty big news to go and talk about over here because PlayStation absolutely royally just dropped the ball. We are now seeing thousands upon thousands of people completely upset, and kind of rightfully so, where Sony had a massive issue with like a big distribution in regards to the brand new games being sent on out, and as of right now, in all honesty, it's actually kind of bad. This is all in regards to as well to like higher up collector's editions, which also cost a little bit more money too as well. And obviously that's usually where you have a lot more of the hardcore fan base too, people that are willing and wanting to spend and support the developers, the company, and also maybe get something more special from the collectible side too as well. This also leads into a really other big issue too, because a lot of folks have been pushing into this too as well with like the God of War collectibles and Harry Potter collectibles and all this, and well, it's just not going good for Sony. So we're going to talk about this and talk about the outrage going on, because it is actually pretty bad. As well, if you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the PS5 giveaway, Twitter and Twitch stream down below, Target Amazon links down below, and let's dive into this video. So as I've mentioned, there's been some pretty popular and pretty well out there collector's editions throughout these past like 2-3 months especially. This is in regards to The Last of Us Part 1. That is the main thing that's going on for this big issue. So we even have a tweet over here from Michael to kind of set the stage, from Michael Stratford, saying, "Thanks PlayStation at Ask Help for PlayStation for this fantastic mailing job. Nothing like a bubble bailer for a pricey game, as well as having it stuck to the product. Seriously, this is the worst I've seen in a very long time." So this is like just the start. We've been seeing a lot of this. So basically you guys can see, you have the slightly more fancier edition box and proper cardboard, and as you guys could also see, it is literally just, number one, in very, very flimsy packaging, and then number two, it is literally, as you're trying to open it to get it out of the packaging, is now sticking to the actual files themselves, as you guys look at this. And this is like meant to be more of a collectible, collaborative type, type thing. Like, look at the actual art design. And guess what? It is fully ruined, especially if you guys look at all this stuff. Look at the crinkles, look at the mess, look at everything going on. And it's essentially just broken. It's not just a one-person thing nonetheless. We've now been seeing articles all over the place from this. And this is in regards to The Last of Us, slightly more like, it's like not fully, it is a collectible for lack of better terms, but The Last of Us, basically the PlayStation 5 pricey Firefly edition. So this is like a higher tier edition. Shipping is basically in like just shocking conditions where everyone is upset. Like, this is a mass big issue that everyone's upset with. So this is authentic to the apocalypse, at least. So Sony has committed a cardinal sin with its PlayStation Direct exclusive. And this was a big thing too, because it was only specifically available if you guys went to the direct.playstation website. So this is also, once again, another big step where it's mainly from Sony itself. So you can't really, I mean, you can maybe blame like FedEx or USPS, whatever, maybe. But like in other cases, like at Target, Best Buy, Walmart, etc., you can like sometimes blame them a little bit. But at the end of the day, you can't, like, this is directly from PlayStation. Basically had like their nice, special edition over here too as well. And you guys, in case you guys are curious of what it is, this is basically The Last of Us Firefly edition, direct from the PlayStation exclusive. So you kind of see how it has, like, in comparison to the normal $70 game, which I still stand by is too expensive, although I do want to stream it up on Twitch if you guys are bored. Basically, it's a different box art, different stuff. You get a few different various things too as well on top of it. So it includes the complete single-player game, a celebrated prequel chapter, Left Behind, limited edition steelbook display case, so like the fancier case that's obviously being ruined, The Last of Us American Dreams number 1 through 4 comics, reprint with new cover art and early in-game unlocks. So this was actually sold out. A lot of folks were down. It was limited quantities too as well. People were down and wanted to get this special edition that came with all this extra additional stuff in the box. But as well as you guys know, for collectors, a lot of people collect this stuff so they can maintain it, make it look nice and all of that. And Sony obviously dropped the ball. So anyone that was purchasing the $100 limited edition is doing so for collection purposes, as I just said. Some pre-orders were even being flogged up for $450 on auction websites when the bundle sold out earlier this year, so it stands to reason fans expect the condition to be pristine upon arrival. Unfortunately, though, there are widespread examples of these items turning up in tatters. So as I just showed you guys, there's a lot more being spread out throughout the internet. Like, it's not just a one-off case. This is an everywhere case. If it's just one, we put it down to bad luck. Same here. But there are dozens upon dozens of examples of damage on Twitter. In some instances, the paper-thin envelope has been torn open. In others, the glue sealing the wrapper has been stuck to the cardboard wraparound case, leaving a mess. And now, like I said, this is not just like a one-time thing as we're kind of going through a lot of these different tweets. Like, look at this. And this is someone else. Like, this is not the same person, too. But let's try this again. So my $100 collector's edition was delivered from PlayStation. As a collector and massive Last of Us fan, this is severely disappointing. And you guys can just kind of see, like, the packaging for a $100 custom game, by the way, like a special game. This is unacceptable. Like, I'm not sure what Sony can really do to make it better. Maybe just send them maybe like the full-on box art again, and maybe just avoid the game. Like, maybe it's just a workaround, maybe. But like, look at the actual case itself, and this is what people want to keep. Like, if you look at, say, like old school Pokemon games, like GameCube games, N64 games, whatever. Like, you want the case to be in pristine edition. And like this, they have the PlayStation little picture on it. Look at how just ripped. And like, you guys can literally see the cardboard from the limited edition box, like on this right here. Like, look at this. Like, I'd be so upset if this was mine. And then on top of this too, look at all the crinkles and crevasses and stuff. Like, if you just want the game, that's fine. Like, I wouldn't care. But granted, the game's $70. This is an extra $30, which, you know, it's not the most amount of money, but it's enough that, like, if you're paying a little bit of the premium and you want to either collect this just for the collectible, or like you just want it in a nice condition, it's like, you know, a premium edition. You want it looking good. You want to be like proud of what you have. Like, look at how just destroyed this is. Now, some, like, even when I see with the PS5s when people get them, some people are like, cool, my box is a little bit like broken. Who cares? I'm just gonna go and open it up and play. I'm going to throw it away. But some people like to keep the boxes. They're just how people are. And then also other people, too, as well, have had a chance to go and bring this on up. And you guys can see some of these pictures, and they're just kind of destroyed, man. Like, it's just kind of messed up. Like, they're all just really, really bad sealing. It's just not good. Like, look at how just destroyed, man. Like, for a collector's edition, like, dude, oh. I'm not the biggest collector myself. Like, I mean, I like to keep my stuff in good condition if I can, but like, man, this is just, I see this and it makes me so sad to see. Like, it really is sad. And other people also have the same issues too. Like, well, this is not how I was expecting my Firefly edition of The Last of Us to be delivered. I'm not impressed. Who do I need to contact to get the box replaced? Now, I mean, regardless, because I should be able to play a game on release, but yeah, dude, that just stinks. Like, it really, it does stink. Like, these are just not good. This is not what you'd expect a company that should be able to do this. Like, look at how destroyed this is. Like, it's just not good. And I think the bigger issue too is, like I said, it's from Sony direct. Like, this is from Sony themselves. And as well, like, they could have probably had better packaging, maybe had like a more proper, maybe like little, I don't want to say like cage or something like that over on top of it. It's just like so sad to see this. It just breaks my heart. And as well, to add insult to injury, because this is a collector's edition that sold out, Sony is apparently not offering replacements, just refunds. So while it's good that consumers can get their money back for a damaged product, but that's like the bare minimum. These are like the hyper fans. These are people that are paying extra money for your product for a game that's already probably shouldn't be $70. That's also been released 3 different times. Like, these are the people you don't want to mess around with. So those who purchased this version will have done so because they're fans and generally wanted to add the Firefly edition to their collection. So, like, this is just sad to see for me, honestly. Like I said, these are the hyper fans. These are the people who are very excited to get to enjoy the game, play the game, and have a fun time with it. And obviously now PlayStation's just letting them down. Like, it's really, really sad to see. Now, if, like, they could probably make more. They could probably make an extra 5,000 of them, and anyone who has any issues can literally go maybe have just a replacement box. Like, this is probably one of the cheaper things to send out. Like, obviously, if the game's at $70, like, this is, what, a $30 value, and they're definitely making money on that. And as well, like, it's just, like, you could easily make some extra money on that nice case and send it out. Like, it makes me sad that Sony's being so kind of anti-consumer on this one, especially for their hyper fans. So give me your thoughts and comments down below. Like I said, I'm a little sad. I'm a little bit disappointed. I wish this wouldn't have happened. So, yeah. hopefully this doesn't happen to you guys, because this is just kind of a disgrace. And as well, if you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below, Target links down below, and if this happened to you, leave a comment down below as well.